My easy chicken pot pie with cubes of seasoned chicken breast in a creamy gravy with pearl onions, sweet peas, and diced carrots. I'll top the casserole with pie dough and bake it until the crust gets golden and flaky. In my cast iron pan, I've got some oil down. I'm gonna build up my seasoning that I'm gonna go ahead and season my chicken tenders with. All right, so in my bowl here, I've got some oregano and my sweet paprika, kind of like a smoky, earthy flavor, mild. And then in addition to that, some sage, one of my favorite things to cook with. Some salt and pepper goes in, and this is what I'm gonna go ahead and season up my chicken tenders. The cool thing about this recipe is I'm gonna feed 4 people, you guys and myself, with about 8 or 9 chicken tenders, which is really hard to do if you're just gonna, you know, make them on their own, like grill them or fry them up or something like that. So I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit on both sides, right into the pan. Not all in the same batch because I just want these to get nice and golden brown on both sides. And if you put it all in the same batch together, it kind of steams up. I'm just getting some garlic into my pan here for my chicken pot pie. Remember, I started off by seasoning up my chicken, some oregano, some sage, some sweet paprika, salt and pepper. I cooked them off right here in this same pan, and then I got in my peas and carrots from the freezer department of my freezer and my refrigerator, and then also the pearl onions. I really love pearl onions. They're quick in a pinch. They're tiny little nuggets of onion, but I love getting them in the freezer section because all the work is kind of done for you. Kind of like a cipollini onion. You wouldn't want to do all that work, but boy, is it tasty and sweet. All right, so now to my veggies, I've added some flour, guys. This is gonna kind of make it nice and thick and creamy when we eat it.
It smells so good.
Some chicken stock. Oh, cannot wait. All right, just a little chicken stock down. Now this is gonna bubble up, and the heat is what's gonna make that flour kind of react and become nice and thick. I've got my chicken pot pie almost ready to go into the oven. Remember, these are my chicken tenders that I just seasoned up very simply with some salt and pepper, some sweet paprika, oregano, and sage. Just put them to the side really quick while I'm building up what's gonna be the base of my chicken pot pie. All right, so I added in some heavy cream. Now I'm just gonna give a taste of this, see if it needs any salt. Just a little bit. I'm gonna stir it up and get my chicken right in. Looks good, right?
It does.
Yes. Fantastic.
All right, so I'm just gonna cover this up with some pie crust right over the top. Now I've got my oven preheated at 400 degrees, and this is only gonna cook for about 20 minutes or so. Now I just push it in like this. Make sure I kind of almost seal it, but not really. I'm gonna vent it so it doesn't bubble up too much around the edges. So less venting, you know, means more juicy, but still gotta vent because you don't want it to bubble over. All right, that's in the oven. Oh, man.
Wow.
Oh, that looks
fantastic.
Good.
Yeah?
I'm so hungry.
You ready to eat?
Yep.
All right, let me see this right here. Really simple to do, and hopefully it takes you back to your childhood, a nice homemade meal.